I would love to tell you about all the fun things that happened last night. It was me and a certain mega champion who might make an appearance on this program this weekend, we'll see, and some scotch. Plenty of great stories to be told, but I have a job here and it's explaining Julia's maximum wager here. Obviously, Fifi can have up to 10,000, so that means Julia, depending on how she feels about fruit, can wager up to 13,200. Matt and Fifi is a more interesting battle. Matt doubles up, he's going to have 8,000, so Fifi can wager 3,000. If she gets it right, she will get second place. Remember, she'll take second place in the event of a tie, she has the greater score. She gets it wrong with that, she'll be left with 2,000, so Matt will want to wager at most 1999. Rule number 3, he'll want to wager at least 1,001 to cover a zero wager by Fifi. And he can't cover an unsafe wager by Fifi because if she wagers 1,000 and gets it right, he'd have to wager 2,000, but then he would lose to her if she wagered 3,000. They both got it wrong. So that means there could be some mind games, and Fifi thinks that Matt's going to do this. She could wager 1,000. And if Matt is scared of that, then he could wager everything. Okay, well, our players did pretty well. Matt wagered 3,500, which I don't like so much, but it's understandable. Fifi went for 3,000 exactly, which is a good wager, and Julia somehow managed to end up with $410,000 even. Now, I've had a few questions lately about daily double wagering, and we had an interesting situation. On the fifth to last clue in the Double Jeopardy round, Julia found this daily double. There are 4 clues remaining, 2 1600s and 2 2000s. And the question is, what might be her best wager? There are a couple ways that you can approach this. One, you can say, what do I have to wager so that if whoever's in second place gets all the remaining clues, I'm going to have it locked up regardless. There's 3,600 here, 3,600 here. That's a total of 7,200. So if Matt gets it right, he's going to have 12,000. Gets all those right. He's going to have 12,800. So Julia would have to wager so that she gets to 25,600, which would be a wager of 6,800. She might not want to take that big risk because if she gets it wrong, she's going to have 12,000. Then she's going to be in really close to Matt. What if she says, "Hey, I'm going to make Matt get 3 of these right"? Well, the least total that he could have would be 1,600, 1,600, 2,000. That's 5,200. In that case, he'd have 10,800, which means Julia would need to have 21,600. That means a wager of 2,800. Let me write these down. And then there's, well, what if I want to force him to get at least 2 right? Then that's 3,200. That would be a total of 8,800, which doubled would be 17,600, and that's at most 1,200 for Julia, which is exactly what she wagered. I am going to be interested to find out if she intended to do that, but she is very savvy and might have pulled that math off. I wouldn't be surprised. So, good work by her. Goes for number 20 tonight, and David Madden is about to be relegated to 3rd place for most wins all time. That's just my guess, of course. We'll see what happens. You can join me here, as always, on the Final Wager.